Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Miller, and it's Wilkins in at the small forward position. And for Oklahoma City, Devin Booker out there with Mitchell. And it's Irving in at the 3 spot. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wilt Chamberlain. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Irving. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Spurs, Barkley. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. Booker attacking. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Nash. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Yep, count it.
Hey, pulling out the hook shot. No one there to defend it, that's for sure.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Booker. Tipped. Here's Barkley. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Irving. The Spurs making their last shot. To halt the run, Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Nash. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Right side, Irving. And counted from 12 feet.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Spurs lead by 3. Nash passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Miller outside. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Duncan, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Nash. Here's Barkley. And here's Miller. To the wing on the left. Wilkins, pass to Nash. Miller. He buries it from 3. Miller's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's Oklahoma City now. 6-point game. Booker looking around. Clock at 6. They set the screen. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Oklahoma City foul. Wilt Chamberlain.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Spurs, Barkley taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Thunder trail by 8. On the wing, Irving. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Booker. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Nash passes to Wilkins. Launches it. The rebound by Duncan.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Barkley. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's Wilkins. No points yet. Here's Barkley.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
To the inside. 5 on the clock. Wilkins, good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And here are the Thunder now, trailing by 4. Pass to Chamberlain. Booker with it. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Barkley. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Miller. There's the triple. The Thunder with the rebound. Chamberlain's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Irving. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
And if Booker has the defense on him inside, he can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
Here's Barkley. He has 6. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Duncan. Irving for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time. That's right, everyone. It's time to launch some T-shirts. It's time for T-shirts. We've got T-shirts coming your way, fans. Who needs one? Make some noise.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. The Spurs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Price. Parker defending. Price, the pass to Bain. Here's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Price. Pass to Unseld. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Price gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Thunder trail by 3. Now Parker. Takes it inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
It's his first trip to the line.
2. Tony Parker.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
San Antonio leading. Here's Price. Bain surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Spurs lead by 3.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
From deep, Holmgren nails it from beyond the arc.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Now here's Parker. Right through the D for the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Here's Stojakovic. Still without a bucket.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Now here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. First shot won't go. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Stojakovic. Knocks it down from distance.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
1:51 left in the first. Here's Parker. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Unseld. He's covered by Holmgren. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Price. Off target with the three. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Wagner. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Price, the pass to Bain. Here's Price. Parker defending. Count the basket. Price has got his second basket of the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Parker. Soft touch off the glass. Parker's got 6.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Price, the pass to Unseld. And here's Bain. Pass to Unseld. Inside. Here's Stojakovic. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Parker passes to Holmgren. Back to Parker. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Thunder, up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
And it's Thurman in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Back to Parker. Rebound by San Antonio. Barkley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Parker. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. The quick look, no good that time.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Outside Irving. Pass to Thurman. Deflected. Here's Barkley. He's guarded by Irving. Miller outside, from outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. Right wing. Here's Barkley. Miller outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. They shoot again. And it's Irving with a rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Irving is doubled. Pass to Duncan. Back to Irving. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Four on the clock. Unloads. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Out to the wing. Pass to Nash. Here's Barkley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Duncan. Rebound by San Antonio. Barkley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wilkins, pass to Nash. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fader on the way. And there's another one for the Spurs.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Outside Irving. Booker against Miller. What balance from Booker.
I'll tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Nash. He's scoreless. The shot. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Booker. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. The Spurs have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Stolen by Parker. Out on his own on the break. He pulls it. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Barkley. Here's Miller. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Parker. Thunder trail by 4. Irving looking around. Chamberlain passes to Irving. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Miller against Booker. There's a screen to the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Irving. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Mitchell finds Booker. Outside for Irving. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Nash. San Antonio leading by 3. Back to Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Miller's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Irving for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Richardson's checked in for Devin Booker. And here's Conley. Pass to Wilkins. Six on the shot clock. Here's Barkley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Barkley, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. Thunder trail by 3. To the inside. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Nash passes to Stojakovic. A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
Second team foul. Spurs substitution. Brad Doherty. Glenn Rice. Mark Price. Mike Conley. Thunder foul. Michael Ray Richardson. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Price. Pass to Rice. Fires for three. On target from range. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Screen by Holmgren. He got a piece of it. Here's Rice with the drive. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Richardson against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Price. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Rice. From the arc. Rebound by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell gets a step. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And the Thunder making a change here. Conley with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Unseld. Here's Price. Shot clock at 6. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Mitchell down low.
You're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. San Antonio leading. Pass to Rice from downtown. It's hauled in by Thurman. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Wagner, the pass to Thurman. He nails it, and we're tied. Thurman's got his first points in this one.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Richardson against Conley. Pass to Unseld. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Price. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Price has got 6. 1:41 left to play in the first half of basketball. Richardson against Conley. Over to the wing. Here's Stoudemire. Still no points. And here's Wagner. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doherty. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Spurs lead by 4.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Conley with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Inside, here's Price. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Now Wagner, 6 points for him. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Rice. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Thurman. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Conley against Richardson. Puts one up from 19. No good. have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oklahoma City trailing. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Miller, and it's Nash in at the 1. Duncan, pass to Chamberlain. And it's all tied up. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Miller. Nails it from 3. Miller's got 20.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Outside Irving.
Blocking foul called on. Rebound from Jabbar. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Let's go with a 3. Booker no good. Spurs lead by 3.
Second personal foul.
Here's Barkley, and it's rejected. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3 from Mitchell. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Nash. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Six to shoot. And here's Miller. He's guarded by Irving. Fires from the wing. And he nails the jumper. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Booker. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Miller. San Antonio leading by 5. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Irving. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Nash passes to Wilkins. Here's Barkley. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 10. Here's Miller. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thunder trail by 7. Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Here's Duncan. Irving for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
When you have a big guy like Tim Duncan swinging the ball around like he is there, it really keeps the defense on its toes.
Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. To the paint. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Barkley. 9 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot.
There's a pretty good chance that he makes that shot, but Timmy slides over, puts his big mid up, and the shot comes off.
Pass to Irving. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Nash. No made baskets yet. Can't get it to drop. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And it's Irving off the drive. And Irving powers it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Wilkins. Up top, Miller. Plenty of space. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Miller's got 28 points for the game. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Outside Irving. Outside Booker. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. The floater. Oh, Mitchell drains it through contact. Wow.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Richardson comes in for Booker, and San Antonio making a change here. Miller outside, and there's the screen. Off target from three-point range. And Irving has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Here's Rice. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Barkley. He's covered by Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Wagner's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Conley's checked in. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Richardson against Conley. Here's Mitchell. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. There's a screen. Here's Barkley. 9 points in the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
For San Antonio, Barkley, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Back to Conley. Pass to Miller. The 3 ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Conley against Richardson. Now here's Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Richardson against Conley. Pass to Rice. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries to break his ice. That one falls. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and tries with such purpose.
Conley passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Miller with it. Jacks up with 3. Cranes the triple. Miller's got 14 points now in the second half.
That's pretty much not how they want to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
The answer from Mitchell, a 3 of his own.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Rice. This one for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Give him 8 points now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Spurs lead by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Rice. A minute 58 left in the third. Miller. Basket's good. Miller's got 33.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Wagner on the wing. Launches a three. Drills it from deep. Wagner's got 9 points.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
San Antonio's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
San Antonio leading. Outside Conley. To the inside. Stolen. Richardson with it. He's picked up by Conley.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Spurs. To the left wing. Here's Barkley. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. 12 points for him.
And able to regain the lead there.
Richardson against Conley. Outside Richardson. Inside. Here's Chamberlain, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
The line for your Thunder, Will Chamberlain. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Right side, Irving. Pass to Parker. Outside for Irving. Parker outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Irving. Fires it. Parker, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Nash passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Barkley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Irving. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He misses the free throw.
For your Oklahoma City, Julius Irving. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's Barkley. Pass to Miller. And he lays it up and in. Miller's got 35.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, look at Book with the focus.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's a screen. Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. And yep, it's good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
He's still feeling it. Again, the Spurs score.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Mitchell, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Mitchell. Here's Booker, guarded by Miller. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Duncan. Offensive board. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Lets it go from deep. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 40 points.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Double team on Mitchell. Cuts off the pass. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Miller. Here's Nash. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 on the clock. Miller.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Here's Duncan. Here's Chamberlain. Outside Booker. To the paint. Duncan, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Wilkins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Spurs, Dominique Wilkins. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. Booker with it. Pass to Duncan. Mitchell with the ball. Looking to end the run. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Got a hand on it. Now Irving. Here he goes. 11 feet out. And he gets the jumper to drop. Irving's got 29.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wilkins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Back to Booker. And a nice finish on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Barkley. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your defender, Julius Irving. Shooting one.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Spurs have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Nash passes to Wilkins. Now Miller. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Booker. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Chamberlain to take the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Will Chamberlain.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. He does not get the second one. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Shot is up. Miller on the wing. Sinks the tray. Miller's got 43 points. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Miller against Booker. Here's Barkley.
Oklahoma City foul. Will Chamberlain. Third personal foul. 13 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Barkley. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Pass to Duncan. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten 4 this quarter.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Now here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 34.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Nash passes to Stojakovic. Here's Nash. Beyond the arc. And Booker pulls it down. Rebound by San Antonio.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Miller. Here's Nash. Down low. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Booker. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Barkley. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Puts it up from 17, and he stays with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And he's unable to get the second one. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Stojakovic passes to Nash. Takes a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Tipped. Here's Barkley. Miller a screen on Booker. Here's Barkley. The Thunder pull it in. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now. And Booker gets double teamed. Chamberlain passes to Booker. Here's Duncan. Baseline J. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
51 seconds left in the game. Here's Barkley. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, you love the aggression defensively, but at this stage of the game, that's a huge mistake.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Devin Booker.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a lead. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen? Show us your best move. Let's go. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Nash. Parker defending. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Wilkins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
2 shots.
is good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Oh, he nails it!
Yeah, so the game is on the line, and you don't want Tim Duncan with the basketball, you're crazy.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Nash. Parker defending. Here's Barkley. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson.